Hello, I'm Aidan, and you are the listener, and this is Switching to the Future, a podcast where I mostly go on about the next Nintendo system, but also general Nintendo news, and occasionally other interesting highlights, such as this week, which is featuring my thoughts on the winners of the Game Awards 2024. Happy Friday, it's the 13th of December 2024, as of the posting of this episode, and once again, no curse day is stopping me from doing this. Wasn't the 13th of September Friday? Nothing bad happened then. Okay, now let's get to business. Well, with the news and predictions. Next gen reveal prediction, February 2025. Release prediction, August 2025. Half-Life 3 reveal prediction. Seriously, how can you even believe they're going to reveal that? Okay, in regards to the non-joke predictions, reveal and release for the next console, rumour has it Nintendo will do a major event in May 2025, so I'm assuming the 6-month cycle the Switch had. Okay, latest news. Nintendo Music got... Why did I not note down what music Nintendo Music got this week? What was it? Sorry, I think it was Wave Race 64. Pretty good tracks. I mean, not my favourite. Not a choice I'd choose, but it's good. Nintendo Switch Online got Tetris Deluxe for the Game Boy Color, which was announced by surprise, and NES NES/NES Tetris, as announced last week. More accessory leaks in regards to the next console. Turns out that button under the home button is apparently going to be a C button. What on earth does the C button do? Does it change the button layout? Is it just another button? Is it a C stick? C stick meaning the smaller stick on the new 3DS and GameCube controllers. I don't know. Probably a button. Is it analog? Is it digital? Does it do this? Does it do that? I honestly have no idea. I mean, it could serve as a select button for NES and Super Nintendo games. Could be that. Though, I ain't certain. Also, Nintendo put out a commercial during the Game Awards last night. That ended with, "Thank you for joining us now and into the future." In other words, Nintendo is saying thanks. Possibly alluding to the next console coming soon. And the next system is probably going to be under the model number B001 or BEE-001. After some desperate fans saw B006 in some legal notice page in the Switch settings next to HAC008, which is the model number for the Switch game card, it's assumed B006 is the model number for the next gen system's game cards. This won't mean too much, though, because Nintendo stopped using codenames and for model number things since the 3DS, and also, I mean, does the codename really matter? Also, final note in regards to usual news, some probable hoaxes going around about the next system having control sticks that can become resistive, like the triggers on a PS5 controller. It's the old, we saw it in a patent. Just a reminder, every game company patents every idea they get. Mostly so they have a bargaining chip if somebody steps too close. Okay, that's main stuff out the way. On to the Game Awards stuff. Okay, so now for my opinions on the results of the Game Awards. Overall, I'm a bit happier this year. I mean, last year I was not very happy about it at all. A lot of blunders they made. They made good fun of a lot of them this year, so yay. And also they've definitely learned. So, yeah. So now for pretty much every award winner and my opinions. Fortnite Creative/Unreal Editor Map. Murder Mystery. Couldn't care less about UGC and Fortnite. Player's choice, Black Myth Wukong. Well, it's player's choice. Could have been botted though, but I'm not certain. Now to the main awards. Oh yeah, also there was a couple of other special awards to good people, mostly. Okay, Game of the Year, Astrobot. Oh yeah, Nintendo did not win anything this year, but Astrobot. Now, this one is actually sort of relevant to this because they hinted to, well, I mean, essentially put their games at the people who made Astrobot thanked Nintendo without saying Nintendo. So, yeah, sort of important. I mean, Astrobot, it's PlayStation's Mario at this point. Really good game, deserves Game of the Year. I'm happy. Next up, Best Game Direction, Astrobot. Nominations were the exact same though, so like, yeah. Best Narrative, Metaphor. I've heard really good things about the game's narrative, so probably deserving. Best Art Direction, also Metaphor. I've seen some of the designs of the stuff in the game, and yes, deserved. Best Score in Music, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Don't know about Stellar Blade. Silent Hill 2 is just old music. Metaphor, dunno. Astrobot, I'll be honest, the game's great, but a good chunk of the soundtrack is recycled. So, fair. Best Audio Design, Hellblade 2. Doesn't really make use of any controller speakers or surround sounds, but okay. Best Performance, somebody who played a role in Hellblade 2. I do not know I don't know anything about Hellblade 2, so I won't comment. Innovation in Accessibility, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. Well, quite a lot of people have said really good about it and how accessible it is, so makes sense. Games for Impact? Never. Well, I've never played the game, so I can't comment on it. Albeit, from what I've seen in the trailers, it's another... I'm critical of it just because of the plot being the same as too many indie games released in the last half-decade, so, yeah. Best Ongoing Game, Helldivers 2. To be honest, a lot of people were surprised that won Best Ongoing. Though they definitely are putting more effort into their marketing if they're having live-action performers wear a Helldiver suit. Whereas Fortnite, their marketing is just... It's borderline mobile game advertising at this point. To be honest, in regards to Fortnite, something's changed. Something's changed in the last week. In the last couple of weeks. They're really... I'm just happy they brought back what made the game good. Best Community Support, Baldur's Gate 3. In other words, good marketing on Twitter. Or Blue Sky. So, yeah. Best Independent Game, Balatro. Nominated as Game of the Year. I've heard tons of people support it. Only thing I've seen complain about it is probably a video game age ratings board who decided to increase the age rating 2 days after the game came out for no reason at all. All because it has gambling elements or something. Best Debut Indie Game, Balatro. Again. Best Mobile Game, Balatro. And to be honest, it's the only deserving one because it's the only one that doesn't have stupid microtransactions in them. Best VR/AR Game, Batman Arkham Shadow. Must be good then, because Asgard's Wrath 2 is really good. Best Action Game, Black Myth Wukong. Makes sense. Quite a lot of people... people definitely did not talk about it after 2 weeks, but it adds up. Best Action Adventure, Astrobot. Yay. Best RPG, Metaphor. This is getting repetitive now. Best Fighting, Tekken 8. Well, at least Tekken 8 has an excuse to exist. Unlike the new Virtua Fighter. Sorry if you hear any dog barking in the background. Tekken 8 has a better excuse to exist than the new Virtua Fighter. I'm not going to get into political commentary. Best Family. Astrobot. This is the only one where I didn't want it to win just because it's single player. A family game should be something that you can play couch co-op, in my opinion. That's why I voted Mario Party. Best Sim/Strategy, Frostpunk 2. Can't say anything about that. Best Sport/Racing. At this point, just call it the FIFA... No, not the FIFA award. The EA Sports FC award. I swear this is the second year in a row it's won. Best Multiplayer, Helldivers 2. Must be really good then. Especially if the new Mario Party is considered the best one in the series. Best Adaptation, Fallout. Congrats. I really need to watch it. I really do. I've also heard really good things about Arcane. Don't know if I'd watch it. Maybe I will. Most anticipated game? GTA 6 obviously won. Personally, I'm most anticipating Metroid Prime 4 as I'm a Nintendo fan and modern GTA doesn't really appeal to me. I mean, I've tried the PS2 era games. They're fun, but GTA 5 and it's online, not something I'd play. Metroid Prime 4 though, I mean, I was there when they announced it in 2017, watching the E3 thing. Content Creator of the Year. One of the 4 bearded people won. Best Esports Game, League of Legends. Honestly, League of Legends confuses me sometimes because everybody hates it, but it's so popular. Best Esports Athlete, League of Legends player. Best Esports Team, League of Legends team with that League of Legends player in it. And that's it. So, yeah. I mean, at least it ain't as bad as last year. And hey, I am also sort of biased because the game I like won. So, yeah. Though it also is a good sign because the thing that wins Game of the Year, you know, it's a good way of showing people want this. Hopefully Sony listens, though chances are they're probably working on, I don't know, Concord 2. Nah. Seriously, though. Okay, you know, I'm going to quickly state this. Sony announced the worst game of 2024 at the beginning of their May showcase, Concord. Shut down within 2 weeks, nobody liked it. I played the open beta test they had going on a few weeks before the game came out, and I didn't even play for 3 minutes, it was that bad. Then at the end, they announced Astrobot, which is one Game of the Year. How? How do you make the worst Game of the Year and then have another studio run to your company make the best Game of the Year? How? Okay, that's the end of my tangent. Don't think I have any final notes this week. Oh, actually I do. Next week will be the last episode of the year, as I'm taking a break on the 27th. I'll probably be back on the 3rd of January. So, thank you for watching. I'm Aidan and you're the listener. Have a nice weekend. And goodbye.